Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing a hand once again. This time it's gonna have armor on it because something different. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing the hand. This will be the wrist or the arm. I'm just adding that part so that I can add the hand. But the hand is in a position kind of like this. The thumb's right here. We may have to change the position of the wrist, but you know, that's fine if I have to change the position of the wrist. That's not too big of a deal. Go like that for the hand. And yeah, I'm not struggling to explain the position that the hand is in. You'll see what position the hand's in just a second. What if I just get the finger 2 knuckles instead of 3 because I'm lazy? It won't look that bad. Alright, this is the position that the hand is in. It is incredibly bad. I think I'm going to start with the hand instead of the wrist. I'm going to erase it all. Start with the hand instead of the wrist. And I just need a somewhat rough sketch of the hand. I do not need an incredibly detailed one because I'm just going to put armor over it. So I don't need to like try to detail it. But I might end up doing that because I might forget that I'm doing armor, but that's fine. The pages move a lot more than they used to now. Alright, how do we do this? Well, let's go ahead and thicken the hand up a little bit more just to make it look a little better. The fingers, go ahead and get how many knuckles? 4. Got our 4 knuckles. Go ahead and get this one nice and big and shit. But this one should actually be pretty much behind this one, hidden because of perspective. But I think actually this whole thing's off perspective-wise. But we're gonna pretend like it's not. And try and see what we can do. Alright, there's a finger. Then we'll go ahead and add a finger right there. And then here's a finger right here. And then where do these fingers go? Well, let's add the little ghost bit so we can actually see where those fingers would end up. That this one should actually this one should actually be longer so that we can then make this one that length and have it like right here. I didn't do the ghost of that one, but it needs to point up a little bit more, but it's fine. Anyways, that's not where I meant to put that line. We gotta bring that up, do this, do some lines, you know, then add another line right here. And then go like that, and that. There, what a beautiful hand. And then we can add a little bit here, and then the wrist right here. The hand's a little off, honestly. I think it should be skinnier like how I had it originally. And then the wrist is right there. There we go, there's our hand. Okay, now time to come up with armor. I didn't think this through. I'm not an armorologist. It doesn't matter. I like armor, I think armor's cool. I'm sure I can come up with some stuff. I've drawn armor like approximately like 3 times probably. I'm sure I can come up with something. a gauntlet's not that complicated, right? Just do like plates and then some more details and some more plates and stuff. Alright, so on this, we'll add plates. So this will be like plates. So that's what we'll do there. Making them skinnier as it goes in. Have a little either a band or a metal part right here, as of these would be different parts of metal, or this would just be a band of like leather holding the top part of metal on, so it's just covering the top part of the arm and not the bottom. We'll add a plate here, but like that's under the top plate that's on the hand. The only thing is I just don't know where I should start. This will be like a little crest. I could make this like the little metal pumpkin thing that I keep drawing. Right now I'll just draw the metal pumpkin inside of it, but I'll make it like the actual pumpkin pin thing that I draw. I think these fingers are too long. I think that's what I did wrong. Because if you look at it, it looks wrong. The hand looks wrong. I think it's not wide enough, and I think I made the fingers too long. We're just gonna like ignore that stuff because I can. No one's gonna stop me. Go ahead and like maybe not that much bend. Maybe bend it up actually, and then like down, and then maybe put the pin here. But do this. I'm just kind of sketching some random shit down, trying to come up with some type of design. Just put a plus in there for now, because I don't know. There's a lot of crosses on armor, I feel like. Go ahead and get another plate right here. Add some detail to this one too. Now, alright, what are we gonna do for the finger? Well, we can guard this part of the finger. But this part of the thumb is just gonna be thumb. That's just thumb. And like, so is like right there, that's wrapped with a band. We'll probably fix the thumb when we actually finish this sketch. But we're gonna need plates to cover the fingers. At least most of the finger, and then have it, but it wraps onto the fingers. How are they connected? I don't know. Maybe the wraps are connected like underneath with a piece too. I don't. That's not entirely the problem here. And then this part right here. How's that? Yeah, I don't know. Like this part, whole part can be protected, right? Why not? But then this part will also just be like fully protected, and same with this part, and it'll be the same with these parts. If that finger's fully protected, there's no reason these fingers can't be. Alright, this is all very wonky and weird looking, but we're just kind of mashing stuff together hoping it works. That's not how blacksmithing works, but we're gonna do it anyway. Like, that's not how making weapons works. This isn't a weapon, this is an armor. And I mean, I guess technically it could work that way. I don't know, I'm not a blacksmith. There we go. Go ahead and get the designs in, trying to like make it plates, you know, look like plates, you know. And then there we go, there's that, and then the final part right here. Here, and I don't know, maybe we'll do the full metal piece instead of individual straps. Alright, this looks like a big ol' mess. There would be like rivets, or rivets, is rivets even the right word? I don't know, there would be detail there. Maybe some there too, but this is all a complete mess. But it's something. We're gonna erase it and then try to get something out of it. What are we gonna get out of it? I don't know. It's probably just gonna be like just as bad, but the lines are gonna be cleaner. But you know, it's the first try at doing armor. I mean, technically, I did armor a long time ago, but this is the first try in a long time. And I was going off of a kind of a bad base on a hand because I didn't and still don't want to spend a long time on a hand just to cover with the armor, mainly because like it would take way too long to draw the hand for the video, and then most of the video would be the hand, and then I'd be rushing the armor instead, which I don't want. So I rushed to the hand instead, and the hand did suffer, and most of the drawing probably did too, but it's fine. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that, and it definitely will not be the last. Alright, we're just trying to get something that looks pretty decent out of what we have here. Now, what do we have here? Well, we have a bunch of messy plates that I don't really know how they connect underneath, but that's not entirely important, considering I am making this fully just to look good, not necessarily to fully make sense. Although, obviously, a perk of it, a perk would be definitely if it looked or made sense, but I don't know what I'm doing, so... Alright, let's go ahead and try to do that pumpkin thing right here. This can be the little circle that's like around the whole thing. I don't know why I didn't like do it like how I normally do. That's kind of weird how I did this, but there's a pumpkin. I feel like I probably should have rotated it because I drew it straight down. It probably should have been like straight when you're holding it this way, or this way, or this way. I guess it is straight when you're holding it this way, so I guess it's fine. I don't know. Go ahead and add this to the thumb. What are we doing? What's this? Go ahead and do the rest of this plate. What's this one? This one is like this, and this, and then that. And this is, I don't know, but it's more pieces of metal that need to be on here. And then we're gonna add this, wrap that around, add that, wrap that around, and add that, wrapping that part also around. Now, I got the thumb to add, which I'll add the thumb in right now. There we go. That's a lot of his eye. Not looking so good. Needs to look better, the thumb, but I don't know how to make the thumb look better. That's a little better. I mean, I accidentally pointed it really, really sharp, but that's definitely a better thumb. So we'll go ahead and go with basically that. And then we'll add just a little bit of detail on there. Try to erase some of the lines it doesn't need. Go like that. Bump this up just a little bit like that. Try to make it look like it's wrapping around. Then on to probably the harder part, the fingers. Now, how do the fingers connect? I don't know. We're gonna say that this is just, they're under this. I probably should have raised that up a little bit, but you know, didn't think about it. So we're just going to go ahead with what we have on the fingers, which I don't necessarily like too much. It's just kind of plates of metal that are strapped on the finger. I'm gonna get a little closer to the sketchbook right here. So that's the bend of the finger right here, so it should be bending here, like here then, but not that much. Go ahead and go like this, go like this, and this, and this, and then this. And there as we go, there's our Shirayama for the finger. Hiccup. And then here's the tip of the finger. Oh, that is not a tip of a finger. That is like a fucking dead finger. Alright, yeah, these fingers suck that I'm drawing. These are sucking. Alright, that's good enough. And I don't know, here's a nail. But actually there would be a glove underneath this. So technically that detail shouldn't even be there, but we're gonna leave it because I'm lazy. Alright, and this will obviously stay right there, like how it is. Then we'll go ahead and add the fingers. There we go. And there we go. There's the fingers. And that. Do that. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Alright. That looks relatively good. Not the best thing I've ever drawn in my life, but that's pretty good, honestly. It's not amazing. It's not like amazing. I don't know any other words. I have a very small vocabulary. But it's not bad, so I'll take it. Looks good. Could I probably add some shading and make it look a little better? Probably. Am I gonna? No. I'm gonna end it here. I think it looks pretty decent, so we're gonna end it here. I lied. I'm gonna add just a little bit of shading to the fingers. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of shading. Just a little bit of shading. Just a tittle tattle bit. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Then we do the same. This one. And just about done. There we go. There's the shading for the finger bits. Alright, cool.